Hi, I'm Tiffany. Welcome back to Twice Tips. It's still Women's History Month and we're still going strong. We have none other than Zakia Larry, the Elevation Strategist. She provides public relations and strategic communication services for celebrities and some of the biggest brands in the world. She will share 3 C's with you to help elevate your brand. Check her out.
Happy Women's History Month. Thank you so much to Tiffany Williams and to Twice Media for this opportunity. So, as your elevation strategist, I take brands from where they are and help them elevate to where they want to be. Now, I use strategic communications techniques, some PR, and I use media to help people to do that. And so today I want to give you an inside scoop for brands that are either just starting or ready to go to the next level. I have 3 must-remember tips to take your brand to the next level. Now, those tips are: 1, be clear. 2, be consistent. 3, be consistently consistent. What? I know. I'm going to explain that in a second. So 1, be clear. A lot of people want to tell everything about their company the second they get an audience, and you lose people. They get confused. So what you want to do, instead of listing out all of your products and services, you want to be clear about what you offer by getting straight to the core and telling them your promise. What can they expect from you? And then your products and the rest of that stuff will simply be a way or examples that you will have to help people to understand that's how you're going to deliver on your promise. So that's point 1, be clear. 2, be consistent. So being consistent involves what you see and feel when it comes to a brand. That also applies to how you communicate it. So if you have brand colors of light purple and dark purple, you want to use those colors all the time. Don't switch it up because it's Valentine's Day and now your brand colors are red and then you want to switch it up to yellow for spring. It confuses people. People buy into what's consistent, especially if they can see the consistency. And you want to do the same thing with your verbiage. Take that promise from point number 1 and repeat it over and over again in as many places as possible, on social, on your collateral, on your website, because what people see and read and encounter with your brand, as long as it's consistent, you start to build an audience. And point 3, consistently consistent. So that sounds a little off the wall, but here's what I mean. You want to make sure you're communicating your promise that now has a consistent look consistently. So you want to talk about your brand on multiple platforms, multiple times a day, and even verbally when you speak to people, you want to make sure you are sharing the exact same thing on multiple occasions. Consistently consistent. So it comes down to being clear. Also, making sure your promise looks and sounds the same way every time you deliver it. And then lastly, that you're delivering it at regular intervals all the time so that people eventually get your message, who you are, what you offer, and that creates a lasting buy-in and it creates a tribe for you and your brand. Now, I can go into this in depth with you one-on-one with my media coaching programs. Please be sure to just connect with me at zakialarry.com/coaching, and we can work one-on-one with your individual brand or even your company to make sure we are fleshing out a consistently consistent brand for you. So these are my 3 tips, and this is how you can elevate your brand, whether you're starting out or going to the next level.